Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a baddie intro. This is going to be a sample intro for the era. I actually filmed this video last week, but I'm just getting around to editing it, so we're gonna do that. I did do another intro sample for her on my graphics page. Y'all can check that out in the description box down below if you want to see. I am running a sale right now for an advanced intro for $25 all through this month until the 27th. And yeah, so check it out if you would like an intro from me. It's in the description box down below and you can book. So right now I'm just looking for wallpapers. I just typed in baddie wallpapers. I get my wallpapers from either Google, Pinterest, WeHearted, all of that. So these are these are the choices that I've chosen. And yeah, so I'm using this money sign. I'm turning it over to the side, making it 90 degrees. And, make sure that it fits the screen. And I am using Final Cut Pro. If y'all don't know, this is Final Cut Pro X. And yeah, so now I'm importing my photos. I just chose a couple of her photos and I just outlined them. I have showed y'all how to do this before in another video, so I'll just link that down below so y'all can watch that after this one if you want to see how I did that. But I just use the app called, what's it called again? Superimpose X. Okay, so now I'm just layering the photos, putting them where I want them to be. And I'm going to put the two of these with the same outfit or different pose on either side, and then the one in the green in the middle. So it looks like this. All right, so we have that. And I'm just making sure that it's at least 5 seconds. I try to do like 5, 5, and 5. So 5 seconds being like the title page, like the name, and then another 5 seconds being social media, and then another 5 seconds being the subscribe. But sometimes it's more depending on, what a client wants. So yeah, so I'm adding in some effects. I love to use Bad TV. I like to use camcorder. These are just kind of some of my favorite effects on Final Cut Pro, and these all come with Final Cut Pro. You don't have to pay for these like separately or anything. They come with it. And so I'm using this one called intro. It's called flashing. Sorry, not intro flashing, just flashing. I'm adjusting the intensity. I don't want it to be too noticeable or too out there. I want it to kind of be like kind of subtle. So it looks like that. And then I used the effect handheld to make it move. So now we're adding in some transitions. I want something cute to start it out. That's actually pretty cute. I do like that. So yeah. So now I'm about to add the text in. I just typed in custom to get a custom text, and I did insert 2 of them. Sorry, I'm tripping over my words. And I'm just putting in her name here. Every time I do like a intro for her, I always forget am I spelling her name right? But I'm pretty sure that is how you spell it, but you probably will see me go and check to make sure. So this is the Bebas new font. This is a very popular font, and I just lower the intensity, keep the text to white, and then I put a drop shadow behind it, so it looks like that. And the second text is going to be in a cursive font. I have lots of fonts here, y'all. I just downloaded them from thefont.com and 1001fonts.com. But yeah, this font right here is called Sinarica. It's a really pretty font, and I'm just trying to make it match with the theme that I have going on here. So y'all will see that. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing here. And I did also put a drop shadow behind it as well, so that it doesn't get washed out by the white letters. And I just moved it up front so that it's not in the back. And so yeah, that's how that looks. Really cute. I like this a lot. And then we're gonna add another effect to these as well. And this is the handheld, and the other effect I'm gonna use is earthquake. And that just makes the letters shake like an earthquake. So yeah, that's how it looks. That's really cute. And if y'all do notice, the video kind of lagging a little bit, it's just because I was screen recording and creating this at the same time, and my computer was like going into overdrive with all of that. So this is sped up just a little bit, just so you know it's not like 40 minutes long. And you know, I want it to be a decent amount of time for people to watch. I just feel like I don't know if I'm gonna sit and watch a 40-minute video, so I think 20 minutes is good enough. And yeah, so I just added a transition there. I think that's really cute. I like to use glitch transitions. Those are my favorite. I did download these from a different website, but I believe it's from Ryan Nangle on YouTube. But I'll link it down below so that if you guys want to download it, you can do that. And now I'm importing these 2 other photos that I made. I did make these on Pixar on my phone, so pretty simple. I've showed how to do this to insert a photo onto an iPhone. I'll link that in the description box as well. That is in my editing playlist, so if y'all want to see that, y'all can watch that video. But yeah, so I'm gonna combine these clips together just so they can flow nicely, and I don't have to like keep adding different transitions to the same clip. So yeah, yes, so we're just finding an effect that I want and transition that I want as well. Also, make sure you guys do follow me on my graphics Instagram. Y'all can see all of the graphics that I have on there. It's at graphicsby.mo. You'll see it on the screen here as well, so make sure you check it out so you can see what I have to offer, what I create. And yeah, so this is cute. I just want to lower that intensity of that bad TV a little bit. I don't want it to be too much going on there. So yeah, that's how that looks. And now I'm adding in text again, and this is going to be the social media page. I'm only putting her Instagram and her Twitter because those have the same name, and I'm really not sure of her Snapchat name, but it probably is the same too, but I don't know. So here for these texts, I'm doing the same text as I did the her name in the beginning. So it's the Bebas New and then that Sinerica font as well. And if I wanted to, I could just copy those 2 texts and then paste them in and change what I wrote, but because this is a longer text I'm putting, I just decided to just create a new text. So we're doing that here. You can probably hear my computer now because it's, you know, it's doing a lot right now. And yeah, I'm trying to make sure that I do this voiceover for the whole video so that there's no confusion. But if you do have questions, you can ask them in the comments down below. I'm always going to reply back to you guys. And yeah, so we are about to do this one, and I'm just, you know, making it to my liking. So in the comments down below, let me know what other kind of videos y'all want to see from me, and I'll do that for you guys. This is actually my last week of school for this year, so yeah, I'll have a lot of free time to make videos. So let me know what y'all want to see, and it can be anything. It doesn't need to be editing related. It can be, you know, anything. So let me know. Okay, so now I'm importing these icons, social media icons. This is a pink Instagram, and then I'm gonna import a pink Twitter. You can get these on Google. Just type in pink Instagram PNG. Make sure you do PNG so that you do get a transparent image. Or you can make them on Canva, which is what I did for these. But yeah, so yes, okay. I'm just lowering the opacity a bit, just so it doesn't. I just feel like it looks cooler like this. But I could have also added like a drop shadow so that, you know, let it stand out a little bit more, but I decided not to do that. Just kept it, you know, keeping it kind of simple. I'm not trying to do too much. I do want this to be, I hope this is beginner friendly. Let me know if y'all think so. But yeah, so I'm just sizing it up and making it just a little bit smaller. And so there's that. I'm just looking at how it's looking. So I'm gonna copy these because this is her, well, I'm gonna copy it and then I'm just gonna take out her last name because her Instagram and her Twitter name are De'Ara. So we're going to do that. All right, and then just going to extend them so that they are the same length as the as everything else, and then I'm going to change the name. Sorry, I'm pausing here, y'all. I was like trying to multitask while I was doing this, so yeah. Yeah, we're gonna take out that. Or that was probably the time when I went to make sure that I was spelling her name right. But yes. Okay, there we go. So yeah, then we have her name. And then we're going to move it. You just click on the image and then it'll let you move it. All right. Okay, there we go. So there it is, just like that. And then as y'all see, I'm gonna extend it to make sure that it is long enough to fit. All right, so there's that. And now I'm gonna be combining a lot of clips together so that it's just not so overwhelming. But I'm adding this effect to those social media icons. It's called handheld, and that's going to make it move around kind of like you're filming a video handheld, like a, you know. So yeah, we did that. So there it is, moving like that. And then I'm adding it also to the follow me on Instagram, and then I'm adding the earthquake as well. So it's gonna like do that little shaking quick. So yeah, so that's pretty cute. Looks real nice. And yeah, so now I'm gonna be combining these clips. So you can see how it's kind of lagging here because, you know, I told you I was editing and trying to screen record at the same time. So I'm combining these clips together, making it one compound clips, so they're all going to do the same thing, whatever I place in here. And I'm trying to add my transition. So the transition, I'm going to use another, it's a movement. It's called Slide Left. I believe this one came with Final Cut as well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that came with it too. So now I'm adding in my last scene or clip, and this is going to be the subscribe part, and it's going to be this sparkly glitter, which I think is really baddie. And I'm adding an effect. I want it to be blurred, just a little bit blurred, because I am placing photos in front of it, and I don't want the glitter to, like, you know, outshine the photos. So these are the photos that I'm importing in. I did make these on PixArt. So they're Polaroids with butterflies on them, and then I inserted her photo in between it and did a little effect and whatnot, you know. So yeah. So now I'm just sizing it up, and we're gonna add some more effects, transition, and our green screen, and then we'll be done. So I'm just positioning them. Sorry, y'all, I keep saying so forgive me for that. Okay, so here we are. And literally, y'all, this actually, like, if I didn't edit this or if I didn't speed it up a bit, this took me 40 minutes to create. So that kind of gives you an idea of, you know, how intros go. But then again, it actually took more than that, because that was just me putting it together. You didn't see like the behind the scenes creating these photos and all of that. So it's definitely work. So, you know that whatever you purchase from me, I am putting in work for sure to get the best product that my client asks for. So here we go. This is really cute. I really like this. Like, every time I do an intro, I like feel like I want to change my intro, but y'all know I do that a lot already. But I'm just moving it around because I want those two in the back to be behind the photo in the front. So it looks like this. So that is really cute. I like this a lot. So I'm just making sure everything matches up. It's on the same length, starts at the same time. And then I'm gonna add some more effects. But I'm making this into a compound clip as well, as I told y'all before, so that everything you know, flows nicely and everything, so I can add one effect and it, you know, applies to the whole clip. So this is the Privet Prism effect. It gives it like a glitch or a 3D effect, and I just decreased the amount a bit. I wanted to just be very subtle. And then I'm gonna add the earthquake so that it's going to shake. And then I think I'm gonna add the bad TV effect, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, maybe not. All right, I think that's enough effects there. So now I want to add my subscribe green screen, and I just download these from from YouTube. I've showed y'all how to do that too. So check out my editing playlist down below, y'all, because literally I have lots in there, and I just speeded up the clips so that it's not so slow. And then there's how that looks, you guys. So yeah. And then I'm trying to figure out what else to add. So y'all are just seeing me just, you know, looking at different things. This is the bloom transition, so we're gonna do like a little bright transition at the beginning. And then here I'm going to, I'm trying to add another green screen. Oh yes, I wanted to add like some sparkles, like some white, I don't know what you would call it, kind of like pixie particles I wanted to add, but I couldn't find it, so I decided to just find something that I already had downloaded, which was some clouds. So I added some clouds, and then see, like these, I was gonna add that, but it didn't really show up how I wanted it to, so I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do something different. Or maybe I did add it, y'all. Let me not speak too soon. I may have kept it and just added more. But green screens really are great. They really add, you know, some pizzazz to your work. I just, you know, made it full screen so I can really see everything. But yeah, I probably did keep this in there. So I used the keyer to cancel out the green screen, but like you can barely see it. You can see a little bit. I actually could have added the dazzle. I need to plug in my computer, y'all. I could have added the dazzle effect, which would have made it come out more brighter, but you know, that's okay. So now we're going to be adding in another green screen, you guys, because I feel like I wanted something else. So yeah, hold on, y'all. Let me plug in the computer because we don't want it to die while we're trying to edit. Oh no. Okay. All right, y'all. So now I'm adding in the clouds like I told y'all. Okay, so these are the clouds, and I'm gonna move it at the bottom. And you can also change the color of these clouds too if you don't want it to be white. I am gonna do that just so you can see, because I was trying to figure out if I wanted it to be a different color, but I felt like that was doing too much and it was gonna wash out with the pink, you know, and purple and stuff that I have, so I decided not to change the color. So yeah, there's how that looks. This is so cute. So yeah, if y'all want an advanced intro, you know, this is considered advanced, but you can add videos and stuff as well. I didn't add any videos to this, but go ahead, hit me up on my Instagram, on my website, book with me, and get your intro for $25. Get it during the sale, girl. Get it. Okay, so as y'all can see, I did not add the I didn't change the color. So now I'm adding music, and just find some no copyright music, y'all. Literally all I do is go on YouTube, I type in a genre of music, and then I put no copyright. Or if I'm looking for an instrumental, I put whatever instrumental I want, and then I put in reproduce. That's how I find my music. I get asked that a lot, even though I have many videos on it, but I use YouTube for the most part. Sometimes I use SoundCloud, and yeah, sometimes, you know, it could be a hit or miss. Sometimes it'll say it's no copyright, and then when you upload the video, you get copyrighted. So just be careful. You can always upload a video and see how with the music, and then see how it is before you actually put the official thing on there. So yeah, you guys, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.